Hello everyone, welcome to Arka Science, and today in this video I will be talking about the transit of Venus into the sign of Taurus for all 12 ascendant signs. On 6th of April 2023, Venus is going to enter its own sign Taurus, and this particular transit of Venus will be till 2nd of May 2023. And then Venus will leave Taurus and it will enter the sign of Gemini. This transit of Venus into the sign of Taurus is going to be very beneficial for every one of us. Taurus is the second house of the natural zodiac. It is the second sign. When we talk about the significance associated with the second house, it is basically our value system, finances, wealth, our savings, fixed asset, family values and morals, our family surrounding, family members, anything which we possess, anything which we feel that it is mine. This kind of energy is associated with the sign of Taurus. Now, when we are talking about our resources, that is also associated with the sign of Taurus. Now, that can be related to our wealth, that can be related to anything which we value the most. Now, second house, when you are talking about, second house basically also forms a part of Artha Trikon houses. Artha houses means the houses which are associated with materialistic things, materialistic resources, wealth, money, finances, our resources. So this particular transit of Venus into the sign of Taurus will allow us to look into our resources, accumulate it, improve it, not only for ourselves but also for the near and dear ones, because second house, that is the sign of Taurus, also deals with family, our near and dear ones. Means anything which we feel that it is mine, but also we also have the power, resources to give it for the near and dear ones also. That is what our family is all about. That is what we feel, the security, the love within the family. That is what this sign of Taurus is all about. So when Venus will enter the sign of Taurus, we will actually feel this near and dear love, affection, compassion from the people whom we adore the most. Now that can be anyone, means basically we are talking about family. Now you may say that my friend is my like family. It can be anyone, it can be within your family, it can be any people. The bonding between you and that person will improve. It will be a very happy time. It will not only give you happiness and pleasure at the mental level, but also it will give you the chances to improve your resources, your finances, your wealth, and ultimately make you monetarily sound. So this particular transit of Venus is going to be very crucial and beneficial for every one of us. Now suppose if you are running through the Mahadasa, Antardasa or Pratyantar Dasa of Venus, or suppose if you are running through the Dasa of any planet which is situated or placed in the sign of Taurus in your horoscope, in that particular case also this transit of Venus is going to be very crucial for you. It will actually improve the significance of that planet, because don't forget, Venus is a natural benefic planet. It brings love, it brings compassion, it brings happiness and pleasure. Regarding the significance of the house, wheresoever the sign Taurus is placed in your horoscope, but also it will also improve the significance of the planet situated or placed in the sign of Taurus in your horoscope. You will find beauty, that feel good factor regarding the planet which is placed into that sign of Taurus in your horoscope, if it is placed. Suppose if it is not placed, in that case also, suppose Taurus happens to be your 5th house and no planet is placed over there. Now Venus is transiting over there. It will improve your joy, the feel good factor towards your life, because anytime you wake up in the morning, you will feel that happiness within yourself. Okay, that is all about the 5th house. Suppose Taurus happens to be at 5th house, okay, in that way. So you have to just look into your horoscope and check where the sign Taurus is placed, because significance related to that particular house is going to get improved many folds, because Venus is a very beautiful planet, very soft, very kind, always ready to seek happiness and give happiness. Okay, so this transit is going to be very crucial for every one of us, and anytime if you want a consultation from me, check the links in the description section. You can mail me through my email ID, you will get it back down in the description section, or you can connect with me with my Facebook or Instagram accounts. If you are new to this channel, then I will request all of you to tap onto the subscribe button, click onto the notification bell icon, so that every time I make a new video, you get notified instantly. So now I will start with all the 12 ascendant signs. Check it from your ascendant signs first, then check it from your moon sign, but first check it from your ascendant sign. Okay, so come now, let us start with the Aries ascendant people. For the Aries ascendant people, Venus is a very important planet, because Venus rules your 2nd house, Venus rules your 7th house. So it rules your wealth, your family, your value system, your possessions, your moral values, your relationship, your partnership, your ability to bind with other people. So it's a very important planet for you, for the Aries ascendant people. Now this Venus is going to transit in your 2nd house. So first of all, what it will do, it will improve your thought process regarding your wealth. It will try to improve your wealth management. So suppose if you are thinking to make some investment plans or any thoughts regarding your finances or regarding your savings or fixed asset, this transit of Venus is going to be very beneficial for you. It is going to give you good results. Secondly, it will improve the relationship between you and your family members, your near and dear ones. This is also a time when your bonding between you and your partner will also improve. Now since 2nd house is the house of family, and Venus is also your 7th house, so this is also a time you may get into a bonding between you and your partner. Now that can be a partnership at the personal level or at the professional level, means at the business level also, means business partnership, or you may get proposals for a relationship or marriage, because 2nd house is the house of family, so it is going to be highly beneficial for you. Not only that, this Venus will aspect your 8th house, so it will improve your relationship, it will improve your married life. It will not only be good for you and your family, but also it will improve the relationship between you and your in-laws. Suppose if you are thinking to make a new contract or any matter related to joint assets, you are thinking to take some decisions or make some new changes, then this particular transit of Venus is going to be highly beneficial for you. This is also a time when you will be able to spend some good moments with your family members, enjoy some good time, good food. Suppose if you are thinking to spend some money for something related to luxury, comforts, any item to bring into your home, okay, so during this particular time you will be able to do it. This Venus will actually make you feel that yes, this is the thing which I actually wanted in my life. So this kind of happiness, comforts, it will bring in your life. Okay, so some kind of stability will also be there, because Taurus is also a very stable sign, very fixed and earthy sign. So apart from all of this, it will also bring stability in your life at the materialistic level, you will say, and also at the family level. So it's a very good transit for all the Aries ascendant people. Make the most out of it. All the best. For the Taurus ascendant people, Venus is your ascendant lord, Venus is your sixth lord. Now, ascendant lord is transiting through the ascendant. It is the most beautiful transit, I will say. And if it is Venus, then my god, it is the brilliant transit. First of all, it will bring a good personality, good health. It will improve your finances, your wealth. It will improve your social networking, social culture, because Venus will look directly onto your 7th house. Means how you are bonding with other people. It will bring a charisma within your personality. People will feel happy to talk to you, to bond with you. So this is a very good time to improve your partnership, to improve your relationship, and also spend some good time with your partner. This is also a time when you may get a chance to get into a new relationship. You may get proposal for your marriage. Suppose if you are thinking to get along into some kind of business partnership, in that particular case also this particular transit of Venus is going to give you good results. Now Venus happens to be your sixth lord. It is also your Lagna lord. So what will happen? Suppose if you are thinking to improve your health or health style, okay, then you can incorporate some healthy routines in your life during this particular time. Actually this Venus will give you that confidence. It will actually allow you to bring up some good routines, good schedule in your life, some happy mood. You will see that anytime you wake up in the morning, you do anything, you are always happy. You always search for stability, because Taurus is a very earthy sign, fixed and stable sign. No matter what happens in your life, you are always solution oriented. This kind of energy Venus will bring into your life. Now since Venus happens to be your sixth lord, so suppose if you are into any kind of competitive arena, or if you are participating in some kind of competition, now that can be related to your profession, that can be related to your education. In that case also this Venus is going to give you good results, because Venus is the Lagna lord. It is all powerful in the first house, so it will improve the persona or the energies of your health, of your fame, your intelligence. So this is going to give you very good results. One more thing, suppose if in the past you had any kind of disputes or clashes of opinion between you and your partner, in that case also this Venus will be allowing you to resolve those kind of disputes and come into a proper solution, and ultimately give you a good stable life. Because after Venus comes out of Taurus, it will move on to your second house. Again it will start giving you good results related to your wealth, related to your family. Okay, so it is a good time, I will say, related to this particular transit of Venus for all the Taurus ascendant people. You just need to make the most out of it. Yes, one more thing I will say you, because all such good things are going to happen, you have to stay out of manipulation. This is the thing. Stay out of manipulation, otherwise this particular transit of Venus is going to be superb for you. Make the most out of it. That's it for the Taurus ascendant people. All the best. For the Gemini ascendant people, Venus is your 12th lord, Venus is your 5th lord. Now Venus is a very good planet for you, for the Gemini ascendant people, and Venus is transiting through the 12th house. Now normally the transit of Venus through the 12th house is considered very good, because it gives you that happiness at the subconscious level. It brings happiness, pleasure, comforts, luxury, not only at your personal level but also through your partner. Now suppose if you are in a relationship, you are in a marital life, you will see that this particular transit of Venus will give you happiness in your relationship also. Now since it is your fifth lord, this is also a time when you may get connected with another person in some love and romantic relationship. Okay, or you may get connected with some person at some far away lands, means that person may connect with you in some long distance relationship, or that person can be staying in some far away lands. Another thing, since it is your fifth lord and 12th lord transiting through the 12th house, so suppose if you are thinking to plan a trip or vacation to some faraway places abroad, in this particular case also this Venus is going to give you very good results. It will be a memorable journey or memorable trip, very happy moments to spend with. Okay, now since it is also the fifth house also deals with our education, creative intelligence, specialized education basically. So suppose if you are thinking to pursue your education at the higher level at some faraway place, in some abroad place, or some foreign area, foreign places, in that case also this Venus is going to give you good results. Suppose if you are thinking to pursue some certain kind of courses related to designing, fashion industry, food industry, or something like that, in that particular case this Venus is going to give you much more better results, because when you are talking about the sign of Libra and Taurus, which is ruled by Venus, these are the things which become very prominent. Okay, so I will say that this transit of Venus is going to be very beneficial for you. Now since it is also the 12th lord transiting in the 12th house, so what can be expected? Since it is the 12th lord, so definitely Venus also seeks pleasure, so there can be some expenditures related to something related to comforts, luxury, or pleasure. Means you may feel that I need this thing in my life, because from many time back you may feel that from last many months or last many years I was waiting for this moment, let me have it in my life, let me buy it. So that kind of expenditure can be there. On the other hand, since it is the 12th lord itself and it is the sign Taurus concerned, it will bring a stability in your financial transaction. Means it will stop the overspending, it will balance your expenditures, it will balance your spending, which is again a good thing. Like suppose in the past, suppose if you are spending a lot, you are making a lot of expenditures, then this particular Venus is going to help you out. It is actually bringing that stability, because Taurus is a very stable sign. It is the sign which relates to improvement in resources, accumulation of resources. Okay, so this Venus will always give you that intelligence, that where to spend and where not to spend. It is a very good thing, I will say, because don't forget, after it comes out of Taurus, it will be moving on to your first house, which again it will give you good results. Okay, so make the most out of it. For the Gemini ascendant people, all the best. For the Cancer ascendant people, this transit of Venus is happening in the 11th house. Now Venus happens to be your 4th lord, Venus happens to be your 11th lord. Now Venus is a very important planet for the Cancer ascendant people, because 4th house is basically the house of happiness, our comforts, our luxuries, our conveniences, our mental peace, mental security, mother figure, motherland, so many important things. And 11th house is basically the house of fulfillment of desire, gains, profits, income. inflow of money, income basically. So this transit of Venus in the 11th house is going to be very crucial and beneficial for you. Normally the transit of Venus in the 11th house is considered very good. Venus transiting in the 11th house, superb. In the sign of Taurus, more good. Okay, so suppose if you are thinking to purchase a landed property, or suppose if you are associated with any business related to landed property, real estate or construction, house building or vehicles, this transit of Venus is going to give you a lot of profits and gains in your life. On the other hand, suppose if you are thinking to purchase a vehicle, purchase a house or renovate your house, or thinking to design some kind of things in your house related to interior designing or beautification, or related to something related to gardening, okay, in that particular case also this Venus is going to give you very good results, because Venus happens to be your fourth lord of home or the homely environment. It will improve the health of your mother. It will improve the bonding between you and your mother. Suppose if you are associated with any work related to food industry, textile industry, interior designing, fashion, drama, creativity, art, painting, creative writing, anything it can be. If it is related to art, creativity, something related to beauty, this Venus is going to give you very good results, because 11th house is also the house of our network circle. You will see that you are able to work in a group, you are able to connect with multiple people, and overall a group of members are working together for a common goal, and you are going to get good results. One more thing I will add to it. Now Taurus has a typical energy like working on something for longer amount of time, because Venus in Taurus, what happens, it gives you happiness, it gives you that that inner happiness to work on one particular thing. It makes you feel that you should not change it every time, because it is an earthy sign. It gives you stability. So suppose you are working on particular project and you need focus and concentration, and you are working in a group, you are working in a team, this Venus in Taurus is going to give you very good results. You will see success. I mean it, you will see success, because you will have that focus, concentration in that work every time. And after Venus comes out of Taurus, it will move on to your 12th house. It will move on to your 12th house. Now 12th house Venus, what happens, it gives you subconscious happiness. So now the hard work which you are doing, you are going to pay back. It will not go in vain. It will actually give you multiple returns. So this particular transit of Venus is going to be very good. Now Venus is also aspecting your 5th house. Now it will improve your daily life, your planning, your management. It will bring joy and pleasure within you. So suppose if you are thinking to spend some time with your family members, with your members of the family living in your house, it's a very good time. It will also allow you to make some plans, vacations and trips with your family members, because since it is looking onto the 5th house of joy and pleasure. So suppose if you are associated with any work related to mass media, theater, drama, cinema, mass communication, in that particular case also this Venus is going to give you very good results. Venus is the 11th lord, means gains, looking onto your 5th house. So you may get into some kind of love or romantic relationship. Okay, now there are other aspects also, but still I will say that this particular Venus is going to be very good results. Like one more aspect I will say, that suppose if you are associated with any work related to speculation or speculative business, in that particular case also this transit of Venus into the sign of Taurus is going to give you very good results, very good returns, I will say. Depending, that will definitely, that will depend upon the dasa also, but this transit is going to support you. It is going to be very beneficial for you. Okay, now it is completely up to you that how much you utilize it, because this transit is going to be a very good transit for you. So you just need to make the most out of it. So that's it for the Cancer ascendant people. All the best. For the Leo ascendant people, this transit of Venus is happening in your 10th house. Venus is your 10th lord. Venus is also your third lord. Now normally transit of Venus into the sign of means Taurus, and that also in the 10th house, normally gives very good results because it brings stability in your work. Since the sign Taurus is under the concern, it will bring you that fixed temperament, that focus and concentration at your work. You will be able to work on one particular genre for longer amount of time. This transit of Venus will be beneficial, very beneficial to those people who likes to work on one particular area for longer amount of time. The people who normally does not want to change their work very often, means they are like very loyal, they are very honest towards their work, they are very honest towards their work ethics. So when I'm talking about this work ethics, this will actually improve your work ethics. You will feel that now these are the things which I need to complete in my work arena, and I will do it. This kind of confidence, this kind of energy is associated basically with the sign of Taurus, because Taurus people, they have a super ability to work on one thing for longer amount of time, which is actually a brilliant ability, I will say. So now this Venus is transiting onto your 10th house in the sign of Taurus, so you will be like super machine. You just get the work and you keep on doing it, and ultimately, since it is the sign of Taurus in the 10th house, fame, name, recognition will chase you. It will improve your status, it will improve your connection between you and your superiors and authorities. And afterwards, when Venus comes out of the sign of Taurus and it enters the sign of Gemini in your 11th house, you will see that recognition, that name, fame will actually come in front of you, chasing you. So I will say, make the most out of it. Venus will also look onto your 4th house. It will also try to balance your homely environment, your domestic affairs. It will also improve your bonding between you and your mother at your family level also. So things will be very much better at the work life, at the personal life. Suppose if you are thinking to have some vehicle, or suppose if you are thinking to renovate your house, or bring up some beautification in your home, or suppose if you are thinking to purchase a house, in that particular case also this Venus is going to give you very good results, because Venus will aspect the 4th house. So suppose if you are associated with any work related to interior designing, because 10th house is basically career and profession, it is actually overall karma, but when you are talking about with specific knowledge of career and profession, then this transit of Venus, where it will be much more prominent. Suppose if you are associated with something related to interior designing, mass media, mass communication, cinema, theater, art and creativity. Now that can be painting, singing, drawing, sculpturing, architecture, because there also we need some creativity. In all these things, this particular Venus is going to give you much more better results. House building, decoration, some kind of renovation, innovative ideas within your home in with regards to beautification and decoration, interior designing, everywhere this Venus is going to give you much more better results. Food industry, textile industry, this transit of Venus is going to bring good news for all those people associated with this genre of work. Okay, so make the most out of it, and I will say that you will see that you are enjoying your work. That is the most important thing. So that's it for the Leo ascendant people. Make the most out of it. All the best. For the Virgo ascendant people, Venus is transiting in your ninth house as the ninth lord. Venus happens to be your second lord also. Now, what can be more beautiful than this? Ninth lord means the lord of your sorry. Ninth lord means the lord of your fortune, your bhagya. Your bhagya sthan will get activated due to the transit of Venus onto your ninth house. So you can say that this transit will improve or bring luck into your life. Whatever work you do, whatever challenges you may face, you will always find solutions are always there nearby. Optimism, you will always find happiness, pleasure, optimistic ideas, positive thinking in and around you. This is also a time when you may get connected with other people, you may get bonded with your partner, you may get into some beautiful relationship also during this particular time. On the other hand, this is forming dhan yoga also, a wealth generating yoga, because Venus happens to be your second lord. So during this particular time, you may have a proper thinking related to your finances, or you may also be able to improve your finances, or suppose if you are thinking to take some proper decisions regarding your investments or monetary matters, you will be successful. This is also a time when you may get chances to pursue higher education. There can be long distance travels, any kind of subject. If you are thinking that let me pursue it, let me do some long distance travel into some faraway place, let me join that college, let me join that university for higher education, this particular Venus is going to give you good results regarding that. It will improve your bonding between your guru and you and your father, and between you and your elders. You will be able to pursue religious pilgrimages, meet communities of religious people and spiritual communities also. So this is a very good time, I will say. You may also get connected people with some faraway places also during this particular time. And when I talk about long distance travel, this will also benefit you, because it will be a very memorable travel, very happy travel for you. Some religious discourses are possible, are seen. Venus will be aspecting your third house. So suppose if you are thinking to start a new project or new work from long time, but you are not getting a proper time to start, then this transit of Venus is going to help you out. It will improve your creative talent, it will improve your hobbies, your work culture, it will improve your efforts, your actions. Means whatever work you do, you will be like very artistic in your work. It will improve your creativity. In all of that, this Venus is trying to give you very good results, because you will see that whatever work you are doing, you are getting some kind of divine blessing, some divinity. So make the most out of it. That's it for the Virgo ascendant people. All the best. For the Libra ascendant people, this transit of Venus is happening in your 8th house, and I will say that this transit is again a very good transit for you, because Venus is the 8th lord and Venus is the Lagna lord for the Libra ascendant people. So it is the very good planet for you, for your Libra ascendant peoples. So first thing what it will do, it will improve your health. Like suppose if you are having some prevalent health conditions from last few months or last few years also, then this particular transit of Venus is going to bring some solutions which will actually improve your health. So this is a very good time to incorporate some healthier practices in your life. This will also improve your bonding between you and your partner. Now that can be at the personal level, that can be at the professional level, because 8th house is second from the 7th house. 8th house is also known as Mangalya Bhav. It is also the married life, basically your responsibilities in your married life, in your relationship. So at the professional level, what it will happen, suppose if you are thinking to collaborate with some other person at the business and at the trade level, at some, or making some contract, then this transit of Venus is going to help, going to be very helpful for you. Or suppose if you are thinking to maintain some kind of issues related to joint assets or something related to that, then also this transit of Venus is going to be very beneficial for you. At the personal level, first of all, what it will do, it will improve the bonding between you and your partner. Now that can be in your relationship, or it can be in your marital life also. It will resolve all the issues in your life, and it will bring a happy moment between you and your partner. Secondly, suppose if you are thinking to get into a relationship, then during this particular transit of Venus in the 8th house, you may also get connected with some other person in a relationship. You may get proposals. Okay, so in that way also this particular transit of Venus is going to be highly beneficial for you. Now, Venus will be looking directly onto your second house. So first of all, it will help you to manage your wealth and finances very well. Secondly, it will be very helpful to you by maintaining a cordial relationship between you and your family members and you and your in-laws. So in that way also this transit of Venus is going to be very beneficial for you. Now, 8th house, and Venus is the 8th lord. So in terms of spirituality, occult science, suppose if you are interested, then this is a time when you may get connected with some spiritual communities, or suppose if you are thinking to start some spiritual studies, then also this transit of Venus is going to be very helpful to you. Like suppose you are thinking to study some occult sciences, some secret sciences, something related to mystery, then also this transit of Venus is going to be beneficial for you. Now, someone who is doing some research, or suppose you are studying something which requires utmost focus and attention, proper concentration, then also this transit of Venus is going to be good for you, because ultimately it is the 8th house of research, finding the deep down secrets. So this Venus will actually allow you, and most important thing, Venus is a very lovely planet, it is a very soft and kind planet. So you will see that with minimum efforts you are going to get good results, means very good results. So ultimately it will improve your health, it will be good for your wealth, it will be good for your bonding and family. Okay, bonding with your partner at the family level also, this transit of Venus is going to be good. So I will say that overall this transit of Venus is going to be highly beneficial for you. So this is a very good time to incorporate some good practices in your life, healthier practices in your life, and ultimately it is going to give you very good results. So make the most out of it for the Libra ascendant people. All the best. For the Scorpio ascendant people, Venus is transiting on your 7th house in the sign of Taurus. Venus happens to be your 12th house lord also, apart from the 7th lord. So first of all, few days back when Venus was transiting in your 6th house, during that particular time, in my last video related to Venus, I said that it could have resulted in some kind of problems in understanding. There can be misunderstandings, clashes, difference of opinions between you and your partner. Now that can be at the professional level, that can be at the personal level. Okay, health of the spouse may get disturbed. Previously, when Venus was in your 6th house in the sign of Aries, in my last video I said that. Now things are going to change. Venus has left your 6th house, it is now in your 7th house as the 7th lord. So first of all, it is a very good time to come into proper negotiation, a common point between you and your partner, resolve the problems. This is basically a time when your all the disputes, classes and everything will be resolved. It is a good time to rebond between you and your partner. This is also a time when you may get chance to get into a new kind of relationship. Like suppose you may get a marriage proposal, or suppose if you are thinking to get into a relationship, you may get proposals. Okay, you will be able to bind with other people very easily, very nicely. So it's a very good transit in that particular case. So first of all, it is resolving the disputes, it is allowing you to bind between you and your partner, and secondly, on the other hand, it is also giving you a chance to bind into a new relationship if you are thinking about it. Okay, now 7th house is also the house of mass fame. Okay, so suppose during this particular time you may get some favors from your employers. Okay, you may get some good news from your authorities or superiors. It will improve your not only improve your health, but also it will improve your personality, your name, fame, status in front of the other people, because Venus will directly look onto your first house. It will give you a very charismatic personality, a good personality. It will improve your health. Okay, now since Venus happens to be your 7th lord and 12th lord, this is also an indication that this Venus will give you that motivation to work on certain things which improves the health. So this particular transit of Venus, you have to capitalize it at the most. Venus is the 12th lord transiting through the 7th house. So during this particular time, you may get chance to collaborate with some foreign clients, or you can expand your business at some faraway places, or you can start some new work related to Venusian qualities. Now suppose it can be related to food industry, it can be related to textile, interior designing, art and craft, anything related to that, anything related to these things, that business or work, you may start at some faraway place. That will be beneficial for you, that will give you much more better results. Okay, and ultimately it will bring that love, compassion and affection between you and your partner. That's the most important thing. All the matters will be resolved, all the disputes will be resolved, and it will bring that a simple, sweet, kind and happiness type of relationship between you and your partner. That's a very good thing, I will say. So make the most out of it. That's it for this Scorpio ascendant people. All the best. For this Sagittarius ascendant people, Venus is transiting in your 6th house as the 6th lord. Venus happens to be your 11th lord also. Now since Venus is your 6th lord transiting through the 6th house, first thing is that it will make you very competitive. It will improve your mentality towards your competition. It will also give you success in your competitive arena. It will give you success over your opponents also. In fact, I will say that it will make your nearby environment so good that you will be like a very free minded at your work, because 6th house is also the house of job and service. So at your job life, you will see that everything is becoming very very good. Every people will be very cooperative towards you. Whatever things you want to do, or whatever things you want to implement at your service life will be appreciated. People will be readily listening to you. They will give importance to your words. Okay, this will not only be good in that level, but also suppose if you are thinking that you are working in a group, or you are working in a team, in that case also this Venus is going to give you very good results, because Venus happens to be your 11th lord of network circles, social circles. Okay, so this is also a time when you may get job, or you may start a new service at some big organization, or you may get chance to communicate with them. You may get some interview offers. Okay, because when I say about competition, so maybe you may get chance to compete into some kind of this kind of competitive arena at the professional level, and get a good chance, and some good news is awaiting in that case. Okay, so this Venus is going to give you very good results. Now since Venus happens to be your 6th lord and transiting through the 6th house, so I will also give you a gentle reminder that you should be very careful regarding your health during this particular time, because basically 6th house is also the house of disease. our problems and obstacles and obstructions in our life. Okay, difficulties, basically challenges. So take care regarding your health, incorporate some healthy practices during this particular time. That will give you much more better results in the upcoming days. Okay, so that's it for the Sagittarius ascendant people. For the Capricorn ascendant people, Venus rules your 5th house, Venus rules your 10th house. So basically for the Capricorn people, Venus is the yoga karaka planet, ruling your 5th house and 10th house and transiting through the 5th house. So during this particular time, you will be having a very happy mood, very joyful mood. It will improve your thought process, it will improve your self expression, it will motivate you, it will inspire you regarding any work which you like the most. So it will improve your creative talents. Now suppose if you are anything related to creativity or fine arts, painting, dancing, singing, or even theater or drama, mass media, mass communication. Okay, so this transit of Venus in the 5th house is going to give you much more better results. Not only that, since it is the 10th lord transiting through the 5th house, so two things I will say. 10th house is our work, 5th house is our joy, our that pleasure. So this will improve your concentration and focus towards your work. All of a sudden you may get some new kind of job role which you like the most. Like suppose you are working in particular project or work, all of a sudden there can be a change of job role, you get something new. Okay, and you like the most, that is the thing, you feel that, oh, I got the project of my dream. Okay, so this kind of things can happen. The second thing is that 10th lord transiting through the 5th house, you may get some good other job opportunities. Apart from this job, apart from this work, you may get some other opportunities. So suppose if you are associated with any kind of job or even business, this Venus may give you chances or opportunities to start something new kind of work. Apart from this work, some new kind of work. So this will actually multiply your work, multiply your source of income, because Venus will look directly onto your 11th house of gains, fulfillment of desire. So in that particular case also, this Venus is going to give you much more better results. Now since it is also the house of joy and pleasure, the things which we adore the most, which we like the most. Okay, so you may get some chance to plan some vacation, some trips, some tours with your near and dear ones, with your family members. It will improve your bonding between you and your children. Okay, there is a chance of love and romance type of relationship during this particular time. So suppose if you are thinking of a relationship, then this is a time when you may get bonded with someone. And suppose if you are already in some kind of relationship or bonding, then this transit of Venus in the 5th house will actually improve the relationship between you and your partner. Okay, so in multiple ways this Venus is going to give you much more better results. And I will say, since it is transiting through the 5th house, uh, any work related to Venusian qualities, now suppose it can be designing, it can be related to textile industry, it can be related to fashion, food industry. Okay, and since I already said before that mass media, mass communication, cinema, drama, theater, in all these sector, if you are associated, this transit of Venus through the 5th house is going to give you much more better results. It will improve your talent, it will improve your creative self expression, not only to your own satisfaction but also in front of the people. And since it is aspecting your 11th house, you are also going to make gains through it, or whatever work you are doing, you will feel that yes, this my work is actually going to make big success around. Okay, it is going to give you much more better results. So you just need to make the most out of it. Okay, ultimately it is going to give you much more better results. Now suppose if you are associated with anything related to speculation or speculative business, so this Venus is again going to give you much more better results, it is going to give you success. Okay, so definitely it will depend upon the dasa, but this transit is going to support you. So there are so many good things to look into, so make the most out of it. That's it for the Capricorn ascendant people. So make the most out of it. All the best. For the Aquarius ascendant people, this transit of Venus is happening in your 4th house. Now Venus rules your 4th house and Venus rules your 9th house. Venus happens to be your yoga karaka planet. It is the just most important and beneficial planet for you. So transiting through the 4th house, and normally the transit of Venus through the 4th house is considered very good. It brings happiness, pleasure, comforts, luxury and conveniences in your life. So suppose if you are thinking to renovate your house, design or bring some renovation or innovation in your home, you are thinking to buy a vehicle, you are thinking to plan some kind of long distance trips with your family members, this transit of Venus is going to give you very good results. It will bring fortune in your life, because Venus rules your 9th house lord. It is the 9th house lord basically transiting through the house of happiness. You will see that your luck, your fortune is supporting you in your life. So ultimately this Venus is going to give you much more better results with regards to your home, your homely environment. It will improve your bonding between you and the people near and dear ones to you. Specifically, since 4th house is associated with mother, it will improve the health of the mother. It will also improve your bonding between you and your mother. It will also improve your work environment, because from the 4th house Venus will look directly onto your 10th house. So first of all, it will improve your bonding, your communication between you and your superiors and authorities. You will feel very focused and concentrated in your work, because since it is transiting through the sign of Taurus, you will be able to work on same work on for longer amount of time. It will improve your concentration, your attention towards your work. It will give you that full confidence that yes, this is the work which I can work on for longer amount of time. So in that particular case you will get success, and this will also improve your name, fame and status. At the family level also, this will bring a very happy environment. So I will just say that make the most out of it. And with your family members also, there can be some travels, some long distance travels. Ultimately it is going to give you much more better results. Okay, some happy moments I will say basically. So this transit of Venus, you can make the most out of it. You can actually, since it is the 4th lord, I will just again say you, suppose if you are thinking to start constructing a house, or planning to buy a house or buy a property or something related to that, or anything related to luxury, pleasure or comfortable or convenience type of things in your home, okay, this transit of Venus through the 4th house will give you proper insights, proper thoughts to have it in your life, in your home. Okay, so make the most out of it. That's it for the Aquarius ascendant people. So all the best. For the Pisces ascendant people, this transit of Venus is happening in your 3rd house. Now Venus rules your 3rd house, Venus rules your 8th house. Transit of Venus through the 3rd house, normally I will say it is very good with respect to your communication skills, your efforts and actions. What happens, it makes you very creative, very artistic in your efforts, in your actions. So whatever work you do, you will be like always trying to make it very beautiful. So it will bring out your artistic abilities in your work. And since it is a very stable sign, very earthy sign, the sign of Taurus in your 3rd house, so you will be like focused to make the things which are very stable, which stays for longer amount of time. So it will be a very good time to work on your hobbies, because if you start it now, you will be able to continue it for longer amount of time, and ultimately it will give you gains and happiness in your life. Now you see, Venus happens to be your 8th lord transiting through the 3rd house. So yes, some element of suddenness will be there. At times you may feel that let me do that. Okay, so this kind of energies will also be there. But since it is the sign of Taurus under the consideration, so ultimately you will get the proper insights that yes, out of so many things, which is the best thing for me. It will improve your bonding between you and your siblings, you and your friends, and any person in your daily contact. There can be some kind of short travels during this particular time, and I will say that short travels can be very happy and pleasurable travels, since it will improve your communication. So this is also a time, suppose if you are associated with anything related to mass communication, mass media, theater, drama, singing, dancing, painting, or something related to that, related to creative talent, creativity and art, this transit of Venus through the third house is going to be very beneficial for you. It is going to give you very good results, so make the most out of it. Okay, and that's it for the Pisces ascendant people. All the best. So that's it for now from my side, and I hope that you have liked this video. If you have liked this video, press the like button, share it to your near and dear ones, and I will again request you that if you are new to this channel, tap onto the subscribe button, click onto the notification bell icon, so that every time I make a new video you get notified instantly. And anytime you want a consultation from me, check the links in the description section. You can mail me through my email ID, or you may get connected with me through my Facebook or Instagram accounts. So that's it for now. Next time when I come back, I will be coming back with some another interesting video. So stay tuned. I'm thanking you. Bye.